Hey everyone, Cahlen here, and I'm just chilling inside my hot tent right now, and it's snowing outside, so I can't really go out and do anything, and just figured I'd give you a little tour. I almost called it a yurt. This is very similar to when I first started making videos. I lived in a yurt. I almost said tour of the yurt. But anyways, tour of the hot tent. So here I am, I'm sitting. This is my backpack. It's also my couch. You can see I'm sitting on a sleeping pad here, and I'm watching some Jeff Berwick. I have two stealth survival phones. One's for using GPS, and the other one has GPS disabled, and it's the one that connects to cell towers, so even the government won't be able to track where I am if they know. Anyways, that type of stuff. And so I'm just sitting back here watching some Jeff Berwick, and here's my bed. And here's my warm coat, and so basically it's fairly warm in here because the fire's going, and so I'm wearing kind of my 3-season outfit, and then I have that back there if I need it. I'm gonna switch the camera around. So there's where I was sitting. There's my bed. There's Jeff, and well, here's the fire, obviously, and got all these fire bricks here. It's basically like battery banks for heat. Got my dinner cooking. Basically soaked that overnight. It's rice, lentils, mung beans, and quinoa. And then I got 2 gallons of water sitting there, and they're by the fire because they will freeze and then I won't be able to pour them. So I just keep them kind of warm. This is the battery to my solar electric bike, and I use it to, you can see it's plugged into my phone here. And it's also charging my headlamp, and this is my USB Bluetooth keyboard, and you know, the solar's going, it's cloudy, and this battery's going to stay totally full, right? I don't drain this battery hardly at all, so if you got ideas for ways I could drain the battery more quickly, you know, might as well make use of it. Anyways, this is where I keep all of my food and stuff, and so you see I got diatomaceous earth. That's a good thing to have. Anyways, this is all the food, kind of like stores that I don't access very much. And then of course here's the firewood. There's my boots. Here's my wizard hat and my drop leg bags. And then over here, these are all full of kind of like a meal powder that I make, which it has multiple different types of protein, all the types of protein that you would need. It also has like multivitamins and all kinds of stuff. I'll make a video about that, but basically it's really good tasting and it's really good for you, and it's 100% vegan. Then I got this is where I keep my mix of rice and beans and lentils and quinoa. These are my far distance glasses, so when I go outside of a tent I put those on, and the glasses I have on now are basically all that I need in order to see within the tent, and that's how I'm helping to move my eyesight back to normal 2020. Here's my chlorine dioxide, which I showed how to make. This is coconut oil. Here's all kinds of stuff, right? There's sea salt. I love. I use so much of this. And there's all my supplements. And then these are kind of the food stuff that I use kind of on a daily basis. And then I'm just sipping on some hot chocolate here, which has avocado oil. I've come to, I think coconut oil is probably better, but when you live outside, the coconut oil gets really cold and it's hard to scoop. So I've switched to avocado oil, and I really like it. So as long as you're not heating it too much and oxidizing it, it's extremely good for you. And including like, there's been a bunch of research on the life extending benefits of resveratrol, but some of the research recently found that actually the fats that you find in olive oil and avocado oil and things like that are actually kind of the precursor to resveratrol, and are actually better for you, right, than supplementing with resveratrol. So that might be a reason why people in, like, where's that? People who eat lots of olives and olive oil, like Italy and stuff like that, they tend to live longer. It's likely the reason why. So anyways, that's just a quick tour. Just sitting here, had nothing else to do, so figured I'd make a video. Alright, see you guys later.
Enjoyed this video. I hope you'll share it with someone that you care about. It helps them, it helps me, and it'll help you feel like a healthy type of person. If you're feeling extra generous, you can head on over to Cahlen.org/gift, and there you can basically learn ways to help me feed myself, shelter myself, and to upgrade and repair my gear. All donations give you the option of having a 1-hour life coaching call with me. So, thanks again for watching.